Greta Garbo, one of Hollywood's most mysterious and alluring actresses, never walked down the aisle despite being one of the most desired women of her time. Known for her reclusive nature, Garbo preferred solitude over romantic entanglements. While she had relationships with men and women, including rumored affairs with John Gilbert and Mercedes de Acosta, she never felt the need for marriage. Garbo once famously said, "I want to be alone," a statement that defined both her on-screen persona and real life. She believed marriage would interfere with her independence and artistic freedom. Unlike many actresses of her era, she retired early, retreating into a private life in New York, away from the glitz and chaos of Hollywood. Whether it was her fear of commitment or her deep desire to remain free, Greta Garbo remained a lone star in the history of cinema, proving that not all legends need a love story. James Dean, the ultimate symbol of youthful rebellion, never married, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and speculation. His life was tragically short, but even in his brief career, he became one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. Known for his roles in Rebel, Without a Cause, and East of Eden, Dean had several romantic relationships, including rumored affairs with Pier Angeli and Liz Sheridan. However, he struggled with deep emotional conflicts and an intense fear of commitment. Some speculate that his bisexuality and Hollywood pressures kept him from settling down. Others believe his passion for fast cars and dangerous living left no room for traditional romance. Tragically, his life was cut short at 24 in a fatal car crash, leaving fans to wonder what could have been. James Dean remains an eternal heartthrob, frozen in time as the untamed spirit who never belonged to anyone. Una O'Connor, the sharp-witted Irish actress known for her comedic and dramatic roles, never married, dedicating her life entirely to her craft. Unlike the glamorous leading ladies of Hollywood's golden age, O'Connor built a career as a beloved character actress, often playing eccentric housekeepers, nosy neighbors, and sharp-tongued women. She appeared in classics like The Invisible Man, 1933, and Bride of Frankenstein, 1935, where her unforgettable expressions and distinct voice made her a scene stealer. Despite working alongside some of the biggest names in Hollywood, O'Connor kept her personal life intensely private. She never publicly expressed a desire for marriage or children, focusing instead on acting, which remained her lifelong passion. Some speculate that her strong independence and dedication to her career left little room for romance. In the end, Una O'Connor left behind a legacy of unforgettable performances, proving that success doesn't always come with a wedding ring. Bea Benaderet, the talented actress best known for her voice work and sitcom roles, never remarried after the death of her first husband, making her one of Hollywood's independent women. A pioneer in radio and television, she was the original voice of Betty Rubble in The Flintstones and starred in Petticoat Junction. While she was briefly married to Jim Bannon, their marriage ended, and she never walked down the aisle again. Benaderet was deeply committed to her career, which spanned decades in radio, animation, and television. She was known for her humor, warmth, and professionalism, but her private life remained relatively quiet. Rather than seeking romance again, she focused on her work and her family. Her independence and drive made her a standout in an industry where women were often defined by their relationships. Bea Benaderet's legacy is not tied to marriage, but to the unforgettable characters she brought to life. Clifton Webb, the debonair actor known for his sharp wit and aristocratic demeanor, never married, remaining one of Hollywood's most famous lifelong bachelors. Best remembered for his roles in Laura, 1944, and Sitting Pretty, 1948, Webb crafted an on-screen persona of sophistication and refinement, often playing snobbish yet charming characters. Off-screen, he was equally refined, preferring the company of his mother, Mabel, with whom he lived until her death. Webb never publicly expressed an interest in marriage, and many believe his close bond with his mother played a significant role in his decision to remain single. Additionally, in an era when Hollywood heavily policed personal lives, speculation about his sexuality persisted, but Webb never addressed such rumors. Instead, he remained dedicated to his craft, enjoying a long and successful career. Whether by choice or circumstance, Clifton Webb proved that a life well lived didn't require a wedding ring. Edna May Oliver, the sharp-witted character actress with a distinctive voice and commanding presence, never married, choosing a life of independence and career success. Known for her roles in Little Women, 1933, and Drums Along the Mohawk, 1939, she often played strong-willed, no-nonsense women who stole scenes with their biting humor and intelligence. Off-screen, Oliver was just as independent as the characters she portrayed. She never expressed a desire for marriage, preferring to focus on her craft rather than conforming to societal expectations. In an era when women were often expected to settle down, Oliver defied the norm, proving that a woman could have a fulfilling life without a husband. She built a career based on talent, wit, and presence rather than traditional beauty or romantic storylines. Edna May Oliver remains a timeless example of a woman who lived life on her own terms, marriage-free and unforgettable. Aline MacMahon, a talented actress known for her intelligence and versatility, never had a high-profile marriage, choosing instead to focus on her craft. While she was married to architect Clarence S. Stein for many years, their relationship remained largely out of the spotlight, and MacMahon prioritized her acting career over traditional domestic roles. Rising to fame in the 1930s, MacMahon was admired for her performances in films like Gold Diggers of 1933 and The World Changes. She was known for playing wise, warm, and witty characters, often bringing depth to supporting roles. Unlike many of her contemporaries, she preferred a quiet, intellectual life away from Hollywood's glamour. Whether by personal choice or career focus, MacMahon never became part of Hollywood's traditional love stories, instead leaving a legacy of powerful performances that continue to be admired today. Marjorie Main, best known for her role as the feisty Ma Kettle in the Ma and Pa Kettle film series, never remarried after the death of her husband, Stanley Lefevre Krebs. A strong-willed and independent woman, Main was not one to conform to Hollywood's expectations of leading ladies. Instead of pursuing romance, she built a career playing no-nonsense, rough-around-the-edges women who often stole the spotlight with their humor and charm. Off-screen, Main was just as unconventional. She lived a quiet, private life, preferring the company of close friends over the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. There were also long-standing rumors about her close companionship with actress Spring Byington, but May never publicly discussed her personal relationships. Fiercely independent and career-driven, she proved that a woman could have success and fulfillment without a husband. Marjorie Main left behind a legacy of unforgettable performances, proving that individuality was her greatest strength. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment. Also, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to be notified of our new videos each day. Thanks for watching.